speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Don't know the west side, give it side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rob the killer vibe. Probably the beast you got, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
Ball up to the third.
I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let it. Two colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Alongside Greg Olson, the kicker Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Alert!
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
19 tight, 19 tight.
Ready. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First down at the 43-yard line. Cougar 19. Ready. Cowboy 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll look to throw yet again. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Now give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. The throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Ready. Ready.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready up.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Ryland on now for the field goal. And this will be from 42 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive, because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. Good for an Eagles first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
First and 10. Send a man in motion right. Now he's free at the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 38 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Hey, Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Second and a yard. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
The extra point is good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set up. Check out.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
70 Rangers, 70. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it starting third down and 2.
Lions, 13 Pioneers. Let's go. 7 Purple 80, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he's brought down after a gain of couple. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
8 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On first down, it's Hurts. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Eagles.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. It's a short one caught by Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 23, here's second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Hurts will try it again. Exiting the pocket right. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey's good with the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
The
RPO, that one is complete. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
'79 Broncos.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Let's
1st
go
and
now.
10 at the 47-yard
Pat the
line.
60. Pat the 60. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That one too far out in. It is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Quick throw, taken in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dallas.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Makes the score Eagles 14, Cowboys 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's his 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go. On Silver, ready?
To throw is Hurts. He's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And the Eagles 48 yards.
19 Tiger. Here we go, Stax. 18 Cardinal.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
19 Lions. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Milton. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It is 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 6 Warriors, 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
In the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Going to return this from the 10. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. On first down, it's Hurts. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw for Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down to 9 until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Again, Hurts. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punt.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and this will not help the cause. He's going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cougar 19.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air on third down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll go. Here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
Receiver in motion, going right. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Eagle. That is his second TD catch of the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on the 46-yard line.
There's no rest in my shutting down. Whenever I got your money up, believe when I got from money down. I'm betting the odds and I'm
Cowboy 19 light. Let's go now. Hawks, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
70 Lions.
Milton to the air on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That'll give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Okay, ready? 70 Timberwolves. Go! Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Throwing is Milton. Now screen set up for Blue. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 Lion.
Try and throw with Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Come on. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that out to Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for Eagles.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At the Eagles' 46-yard line.
Bronco 80. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Looking for his tight end there, but too far. That's an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Okay, 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hawk 70, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18. Ready,
On 4th down, here's Milton. That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts at the 13. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, set. Red. 70 Lions.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here's Milton. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with him.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Cougar 19. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL. Mike, you want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
18 Cougar 19. Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. Moving to his right. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Let go.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Let's go.
Milton going to look to throw it again. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Now Hurts on 4th down. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Hurts again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. The tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
To the goal line and in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tag! Panther 60! Panther 60! Go!
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Going left side, complete to Harris. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Hook.
Now Milton. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
70 Lions.
You kidding me?
Ready.
From the gun, here's Milton. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Let go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance both run and pass.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They're down and 3.
Let's go. Eagle, 60 Eagle. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Great. Hey,
a first down throw for Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
Tiger Hornet. Hey, easy, 63, bad.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Mascot at Savion Williams. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Hurts will try it again. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Great, set. 63. Hey, 73. No touch.
Again, Hurts. Swante is right. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive.
2-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick.
On first down, here's Milton. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
Throwing again from his own end zone. A diving effort there, but he can't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front. And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down, all three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's taken in at the 50. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They got it at the 3. Big time play for Philly. 42 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cowboy in. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out to the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Campbell.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Ready,
They'll go down to a knee. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving.